Guys, we must be discerning. See, what we can take from here, we're not going to see this false prophet. We'll be in heaven. But all this is already being set up for us. Right? I gave you an example, right? How many of you have heard someone or a pastor say, God will never give you more than you can handle? It's a lie. And to believe that lie, you guys end up in horrible places. Right, here's another one that's floated around the church for years, right? How many of you have heard this one? God loves the sinner but hates the sin. Right? I've said it. God forgive me. Then why does the Bible say throughout the book of Psalms, God hates the sinner and the sin? How can God hate sin and sinners? God doesn't throw sin into hell, he throws sinners into hell. He says, Jacob I loved, Esau I've hated. Like there's all these verses in there, you're going like, wait a minute, what's going on here? But we see then the loving grace of God in that while we are his enemies, Paul says in Romans chapter 5, that he dies for us and redeems us back to himself. But to believe otherwise makes us believe that somehow, some way, that you and I can be good enough to be accepted by a God who's holy and perfect. Do you see where that ends up? If we say that God loves sinners in the sense that he's okay with sin, we're wrong. God loves us in spite of our sin and has sent his son to redeem us back to himself by sacrificing his son. That's love.